Yeah.
How do you feel the emotions will be when, I know it's just a preseason game, but going back in Dallas and being on the visiting side?
Yeah, it'll be different over on that sideline. It'll be something new, but looking forward to it. See a lot of close relationships over the years there, and get to catch up with some guys. It'll be cool.
Cooper, how do you think it's been trying to, get caught up to speed here, and how different is it scheme-wise from what you're used to in Dallas?
Yeah, it was a lot of new, but you're really starting to feel comfortable, starting to own it, starting to feel like you're in command out there of what's going on. All the reps and OTAs were huge, getting to run the show, and just continuing those in camp and kind of run through the installs again have been big, and every day it's getting more and more comfortable.
What's been your experience working with Lamar?
Yeah, it's incredible to watch. It was really cool, getting to see what one of the best does every day. The way he sees space, sees the field, it's been fun. Always sees the game, just getting to know him that way, and in the meeting room and on the field, it's cool.
What stood out about that? I mean, from the outside looking in, we all see how great of a player he is, but what surprised you? What's something about him that you've learned that maybe you didn't know before?
I mean, he can do whatever. If you want to sit in the pocket and throw for 3 yards, he can do it. If you want to run around for 300 yards, he can do it. That's what's pretty impressive. Kind of whatever you challenge him to do that day, he's going to do it.
Cooper, how long does that take to kind of get up to speed and feel comfortable for you? How long did that process take?
Being able to go out there and run plays wasn't too long. You kind of study and you learn, but then to get comfortable and trying to, amongst thinking on this type of play, how to run it within the system, and that takes a few more laps through it. And really in command of all right, I know what's going on now. Really focus on what the defense is presenting you, knowing where guys will be, anticipating things like that, starting to come along.
Monken said that when he was in Tampa, he was interested in you and bringing you in there. What do you kind of get out of the relationship, and is there some sort of pre-existing sync there that has become apparent as you guys get a chance to work together?
Yeah, Tampa was my one and only visit through the draft process. Had a chance to sign there as undrafted guy between there and Dallas. So yeah, I met with Monk there and all the staff, and so it's just funny how 9 years later you find your way to each other.
Yeah, we haven't talked to you since you signed with the Ravens. How was free agency like? I mean, was it pretty apparent that it was going to be Ravens, or were there other options, maybe even an option to go back to Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas was in play, but then Baltimore kind of came out of nowhere early on in that week, and oh man, it's a good place to be. Obviously, a head coach that's built a culture here for a long time, and a winning program, and so I was super excited about that. I'm really glad they called.
What's the change been like for you? Obviously, football's a big deal in Dallas. The pace a little different here, and the atmosphere and the coverage.
Yeah, I mean, depends how you look at it down there. But no, I've been really enjoying it. Like you said, it's been a little slower pace, but it's fun, and this facility is amazing. Getting to see this and being around a team that you've always seen from afar have success. Now you see why. Well coached, great locker room leadership, things like that, and a lot of talent. I didn't realize how talented we were, especially on offense, until you got out here.
It sounds like you're going to have a few drives in Dallas, sort of like you had against the Colts. Is the mentality sort of like show your former team you're doing well in your spot? I mean, how do you kind of go into that in terms of motivation?
I've been really trying to show the current team I'm doing well, and things like that are the main focus, and getting ready to play. Those games do matter. Those preseason games do help guys in my position. Those reps do count. You learn from them. So when you have to go out there and the real thing, it works.
Cooper, going back to what you were saying about coming here and deciding to come here, what went into that decision specifically, and what kind of maybe put you over the edge?
Yeah, just a chance to go, on a really good team that if you got to go in there, you can go do and win games and important games. A team that's in it, and a team that's got tons of weapons at every position. So all those go into it. It was an exciting process, and I was really happy.
What are your impressions of the offense system?
Yeah, I think we do a really good job of just being versatile. We got a lot of depth at different positions. Our tight end room's deep, the receiver room's deep, different types of running backs. You can play bully ball, you can spread them out, and I think he does a good job kind of using all that.
Cooper, well, last game last year for Dallas, they decided to start Trey. If you would have been able to play, I think you would have made another extra incentive in that. Any hard feelings to how that maybe that last game went down for you?
No, I mean it's business. Maybe if I played better, go out there. I don't know, but no, you don't really think about that stuff. It's I had a great time there. Awesome 8 years. Like I said, really close with a lot of people in the organization. So it'll be cool.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you.